Hi everyone. In this new video I want to show you if it's worth it or not buy one of these Chinese televisions. And in the end, in this case, I have a TCL 4K TV, which is a television that has an operating system, Android TV, or already Google calls it Google TV. And well, the box itself is quite huge, exaggeratedly large. So I'm going to show you the unboxing so that suddenly if they are interested, do not make some mistakes that I have made. And we started basically breaking up everything that is that tape and those plastics. That is not so much science. And what we see up there are those bases. And further up we find there the manual and warranty seal. Besides, there is also a control that obviously is multifunctional. And later, we also find the DBI cable and the screws for the bases. Hey, the box has to be opened from above. And in this part here, I recommend that you ask someone for help. Well, in order to raise this surface. And before all we are going to put the batteries. AAA is required. And we are going to turn on the television, while that we are gently removing the plastics, which seems a bit satisfying, but not so much for me. We check that everything is okay. And we are going to do the initial configuration. Therefore then, it's quite simple, pretty fast, and the Google TV interface will load us, which I think is quite nice. It's already something different from what I was used to with an Android TV, although it comes with several applications of the TCL brand, which seems like mere marketing to me. Has music player their control panel. Other than that, we can configure our Google account. It also has the magic cone. What is it for connecting multiple devices? And now to handle our TV from cell phone. The settings interface. It already seems more pleasant to me. It's another situation. And then once entering the Android settings, well, we see that it has Android 11. And showing more there. The interface is typical of Android. Not much to say in that part. About the issue of tickets. Well, it loads us as another type of interface. By the way, the TV has 3 HDMI inputs. One is input and output and the other 2 are input. And therefore it also has DTT. Luckily this TV still has the port of analog channels. And so now next, what we are going to do is some 4K video tests in HDR, which, well, I'm going to increase all the quality that I can of what is available in the videos, and I show you there in detail each part. And therefore, as you can see, the picture is pretty good. Everything is in 4K. Obviously, if we see in other angles of the television, well, sometimes they look like as off or not properly. And that despite everything is an LCD screen. Because it is in itself if I'm not mistaken it is IPS. Although I don't think so. But hey, well, yes, showing more like this. I put a video there in Forkter, in which in certain scenes, they raise and lower the brightness of the TV as such. Which, I thought it was quite good that they included that. There I am putting several videos like this test, since there was no other option in those. At that time when I was rehearsing the TV. And as you can see they are not noticeable. Pixels are not noticeable. Let's say like that density. They have to get too close. Well, for it to be noticed as that pixel density. And then, what I did was set up the TV. It was pretty slow. Because on many occasions it got very slow, loading certain apps. And well, and it is due but it has 2 gigabytes of RAM, and a processor that does not know what the brand is. That later I will test it with CPU-Z. And how do I tell him that the truth? I took a long time, well, so that the television could at least pick up well, and sometimes they froze. And well, therefore I was putting well. Sound quality test with the Rakuten Viki app. And no, and what a problem, because the application itself. It's been years since I updated it, and well, I wanted to show you. How has it been? Sound quality. And how can you see? I'm having a lot of trouble with this app, until there came a moment that I got a system update. And with that it was solved to certain things. And with that I can use the application correctly, and then I'm going to put the sound quality of television. And for copyright issues, I couldn't put any song like that. So I decided to put this Chinese series. So for you to listen. How about the sound quality? And by itself it has Dolby Vision. And apart from that it has for speakers, which seems pretty good to me. The sound quality was very good. And then again I have a problem. That the fucking Life app, and therefore it is stopping me. And well, not all applications are going to pass that. For example, those that come from the factory, or the ones that we are going to use daily. What is Disney Plus, on Netflix and all those apps like that? They will work excellent. In the case of Viki the Rakuten Viki, I have had that inconvenience. And another there. And well, later I got another update, which has already drastically improved the performance quality. And all the pod was rehearsing the Google Assistant, but the web browsing is lousy. I mean it in a literal way. Obviously, well, there you can download several applications, like Puffins, and then I'm going to test free television and everything. So, to see how it goes, and then at least in those types of applications, works excellently well, and already at least. Because the problem of the slowness of the applications, fixed due to second update. And well, there I have been using it for a while. The TV is excellent. I have not had, let's say, more inconveniences than those. That obviously performance is a matter of to update the system. At least in my case it was like that. And then coming to the conclusions. It is a television that the truth. It is very good price. For the image quality it offers, for the sound quality it offers. Not to mention that they had included a bass for me. I say a sound bar. Not obviously the same brand, and then the quality would drastically improve there. It cost me approximately $2,000. And it is quite an attractive price for CD, 65 inches at Furchter. But obviously one of the things that he has not determined to convince me. It is certain applications that come from the manufacturer, and apart from that, its interface in some parts are quite Chinese, so to speak. Obviously, well, many will like it, for me not so much, because obviously we are so used to what? Say Google, or other manufacturers that are not as well as Asian, so to speak. But in itself, he riddlerized, I recommend it to anyone. What do they seek? A television between quality and price. And well this. And so that you do not know, TCL is the brand that manages Alcatel? the one that bought BlackBerry and Aparte, is expanding globally and is competing directly with Hisense and Hyundai. I hope you liked this video. Let me know with a like, subscribe, activate the bell on all, and see you next time.